You too, it's your boy 41 Pop, and we back with another video. Why hip hop doesn't respect Cardi B. Hey, yo, I thought it was because of Nicki, but let's get into it.
At one point, Cardi B seemed like she was about to become the new queen of hip-hop. With just one album to her name, she had already accomplished things that seasoned vets like Nicki Minaj never had, including a Grammy Award and a solo #1 single. But from the outset of her career, there was one ingredient missing, and that was the support of the genre that made her famous. Because for a whole variety of reasons, she wasn't ever seen as a real artist. And now, things are worse than ever, leaving her whole career hanging in the balance. It's your boy Luesta, and this is why rap doesn't respect Cardi B. At the moment, it really feels like the Bronx rapper is in a new state of freefall. Much like her on-again, off-again enemy Nicki Minaj, the now 31-year-old rapper hasn't exactly been growing old gracefully. In recent years, her public life has imploded with the demise of her relationship with Offset that even led to assault charges when she caught up with a woman he'd allegedly sleep with. Elsewhere, she's been caught throwing a microphone at an audience member at a show just hours after she had done the same thing to her DJ. Back when she was on the rise, Cardi was billed as a feminist icon, bringing her sex-positive perspective to the industry while proving herself to be a talented entrepreneur at the same time. From defending her decision to launch an OnlyFans through the controversies over her lyrics, Cardi has relied on women to defend her when most men wouldn't. But in recent months, she's openly turned her back on them too, as her online interactions got increasingly erratic.
I am not a feminist no more. You wanna know why? Because you could get on social media and your hardest critics is women. Women are always out here looking for ways to talk shit about other women. It's like women's worst enemies are women. And y'all like to be talking about that it's men. No, it be y'all bitches.
After years in the public eye, it seems like the pressure and scrutinies of fame have gotten to
Well, duh. Who got time to be fucking writing comments all day? No, I don't.
her once and for all.
This is my villain era because when I be nice, y'all
Amazing helped Anthony through night.
talk shit. There's a lot of celebrities that be nice as fuck, and y'all still be talking shit about them. So it's like, you know what? Fuck y'all. Y'all already made up an image of me that I'm a super evil, whatever the evil bitch, whatever the fuck. Yeah, bitch, I'ma be that. Cause y'all bitches getting me on my fucking nerves.
Now looking like she's ready to go at anyone who comes for her or critiques her music, including her fans, Cardi is now in a very tricky spot. But while she's publicly declared that she's entering her villain era, there are plenty of rap fans who've always viewed her as a plague on the culture, and at times, she's made it easy for them to dunk on her. But to understand this, we need to go back a little. Raised in the Bronx, Cardi B certainly has the chaotic come-up story you'd expect from a New York MC. For one thing, she had made it on her own from a very, very early age.
I ain't decided. I got kicked out of home and everything. You know, a lot of people think, oh, it's because like I was like probably bugging in the streets or anything. I just really used to fight a lot with my sister.
Older?
No, she's younger than me.
Okay.
But you know, we both got like a little heated attitude, and like we just always used to break my mother crib, everything. Like it's like, oh, bro.
Y'all was throwing it. Like,
Then my mom was like, I can't take this anymore. You gotta leave. Every time growing up, my mom said, if y'all leave this house and if I kick y'all out, don't ever think about coming back again. And it's like I said, like I like to prove myself. So as much as I wanted to go back, I just never went back because I always wanted to prove her something. And actually, I did went back, and I only lasted back like a week.
For Cardi, her initial fame necessarily didn't come as a musician. Instead, the former stripper was introduced to the masses as a part of Love and Hip Hop New York, where her wild personality and antics made her into a star.
I'm classy, but I could be classier.
Just as her first experiences in the show began to air, Cardi
I ain't
launched
gonna
her
lie,
music
that era Cardi was funny as hell. That shit was funny as hell, bro.
career, and before the season had even concluded, she released her first mixtape entitled Gangsta Bitch Volume 1. But in a culture where J. Cole insulted Lil Pump that in 5 years you gon' be on Love and Hip Hop, launching a rap career from a reality show isn't a great way to be taken seriously. So to begin with, the press were brutal with her.
what was the famous quote that you was gonna get your teeth taken out in the back or something?
Yeah, but I I did that like, you know, like
That was a
6
long
months
time ago,
before
yeah.
that. So, you know.
And you didn't actually get your teeth taken out to suck better dick anyway, so you didn't do it. It didn't actually happen, so it doesn't matter.
After spending 2 seasons on the show, she decided to depart from the platform that initially brought her fame to focus on her rap career. To begin with, she wanted to stress that this wasn't some kind of cash grab either. She wanted to be taken seriously as an artist. I don't want people to think I became a rapper because I was on Love and Hip Hop, she said. There are a couple of songs that are on the mixtape that I did before Love and Hip Hop. It just wasn't completely perfect. It wasn't completely perfect and everything takes time. It took me like a year to complete the mixtape. Everything I do, it takes a lot of time for me to do it because only the best sells, you know? If you want people to take you seriously, you gotta do the best. For example, my eyeshadow line. I've been talking about it for a year and it still hasn't been released yet because it's not the way I want it to be. It has to be extremely perfect. Only great things sell. Within the space of a couple years, Cardi has gone from the stripper pole to pole position in the race to become the challenger of Nicki's throne. If that seemed like a lot of pressure, then it was about to intensify when she was signed to Atlantic Records off the strength of a free mixtape. Explaining why she decided to link up with the major label, Cardi made one of many statements in her career that would make it obvious that when it came down to it, she valued the bag way more than anything else. I had a lot of deals on the table, but like they gave me the best offer, the one that I don't have to owe them much, and they gave me a lot of money, so I took it, Cardi said. They gave the right number, so I chose them. It was significantly more than other deals. I heard a lot of good things, and they were really eager to work with me, so I was just like, if they want to give me this money, then it's because they're really gonna work hard for me. And in some people's eyes, Cardi was right, and Atlantic worked extra hard to make her career take off. But we'll get to that. First, she had to prove herself in the commercial marketplace, and it's safe to say that happened with the release of Bodak Yellow. The track undeniably became the sound of the summer in 2017, becoming the longest running #1 single by a solo woman rapper of all time. It was even such a phenomenon that it even boosted the sales of the Louboutin red bottom shoes she mentioned in the lyrics by over 200%. Since then, it's been—
They owe her a check. They owe her a big ass check for that.
Played over 1 billion times on this platform alone. So in an instant, Cardi had gone from a novelty to a real commercial force in hip hop. And even though she knew she would never become people's favorite rapper, that didn't seem to really bother her all that much in the beginning.
I want to tell the people out there that thank you for supporting me, and if you don't, suck my dick. And I know you think because I'm a woman I don't have a dick, but I have a pink dildo in my dresser.
Why should people care about Cardi B? Why should people care?
I think you should care. Well, you don't have to care for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't give you no money. I don't help you out. I don't do anything for you. I just make you laugh and entertain you. And if that's good enough for me, then you should care. If I don't entertain you, then you shouldn't care. You should move on with your life.
But from the moment that she became a mainstream star, hip-hop was already given reasons to withhold their respect. For one thing, she was hit with the allegations that she was using ghostwriters. And in case you didn't know by now, that's one of the most serious allegations that can be leveled at a rapper. It all started with Azalea Banks.
Alright, the whole industry is ghostwriters. For instance, Cardi B probably even wrote for another rapper. They all write for each other. Certain songs just sound better out of someone else's. Sounds weird, but you're not gonna want to see Usher rap drill song, but he might be able to write one. You know what I'm saying? Same thing as Lil Yachty. You don't want him rapping the City Girls lyrics. Why would you want him to be rapping City Girl lyrics, but he could probably write a good song for them to rap? You know what I'm saying?
Who, after initially praising Cardi, turned on her when Bodak Yellow began to do a major number and left her on the receiving end of one of those infamous rants.
We know the nigga from Harlem who wrote the song. The nigga's name is Cole. He's friends with your boyfriend from jail and you fuck. They all call you a smut and say your ass is purple. I might get the nigga.
Bruh, Azalea Banks is the biggest hater on the internet. No bullshit. She's the #1 woman, right? She's for blacks. She's not. She's for white. She's not. Bro, she's the perpetrator, bro. It don't make no sense. She don't even know what she is, bro, at this point. And she blacker than most. She only, like, what? At one point she said she only dated white people. Or she only liked white people. And white people turned against her. And black people don't fuck with her. So now she in her own world. Like, bruh, that girl is a perpetrator. I need to stop listening to that girl.
Get it right from me too. Kudos, dunce. Girl, everybody in the hood already said that you fuck for raps.
While these claims were never verified, we do know that one man who worked on Bodak Yellow was none other than the infamous wordsmith Partisan Fontaine. Despite Cardi's insistence,
And Partisan Fontaine write for a lot of people, bro. It's the reason why he makes the bag. Why he just came out of nowhere with the bag. He's a writer. Everybody needs to make their own type of way. You know what I mean?
that he's more of a co-writer than a ghostwriter, people really found that hard to believe when reference tracks for songs like her third single, Be Careful, started surfacing.
Man, I thought you would've learned your lesson about liking pictures, not returning texts. I guess it's fine, man, I get the message. You still stutter after certain questions. You keep in contact with certain exes.
Man, I thought you would've learned a lesson about liking pictures, not returning texts.
To begin with, Cardi was defiant about it and wanted to let the world know.
And boy was making a bag. You heard me. If she's making a bag, he was making a bag. It's a team.
That she had bars as well.
You can't do it on your own,
when
man.
that explanation didn't work, and people wondered why she should be a judge on Netflix's Rhythm and Flow when she doesn't even come up with everything herself, Cardi changed.
Because you could still understand music at the same time, because you don't need to be the complete creator of everything. Like, not everyone there knows how to create, produce, make a beat. Like, everyone come together to make a good song, right? She's been around music so much, it's drilled in her brain. You get what I'm saying? So she understands music more than you might think. You understand music a lot because you listen to music all day. These people, she's in there making it with these people 24/7. She has no choice but to learn this shit. You know what I mean?
Instead of trying to clear her own name, she decided to try and bring everyone else down with her. And when that didn't once again proved that she was all about making as much bank as possible.
I like to make money. I don't really give a fuck about being lyrical. I don't give a fuck about this and that. If that shit don't work for me.
And that hurts a lot of really, really passionate rappers. I know a few, and I know that hurts y'all, but realistically, it's a business, bro. At the end of the day, you're going to be broke if you don't understand it's a business, right? Lil Yachty is a passionate rapper. But at some point, he had to come around and understand it's a business, and this was years ago, and he's a lot younger than a lot of y'all passionate rappers that's still passionate about this shit. It's a business. Life is you gotta make money. Someone created this so they could make money.
I don't care. I like to make shit that's gonna make me fucking money. I like to make shit that's gonna climb me on the charts. Like, that's what I want. I want to be up top of the charts. I want to make money. I don't care about none of that shit.
Considering how much people love and value hip-hop as an art form, this kind of attitude was never going to get her much support from people outside of the Barty gang. But still, she just kept right on with it. You think I'm mad? LMAO. It's #1 on iTunes charts, right? It's #7 on Apple, right? Me and Partisan getting paid while we sleep and achieving
it. Hey, and it's crazy how much people are mad than the actual people that created it. Partisan is not mad, bro. He's writing more. In matter of fact, he got more deals on the table where he write for other artists now too. Y'all so mad at Cardi B when he's still writing for other niggas. Makes no sense to me, bro.
shit? How? Why are you mad at me? And why are you mad at your life? Ghostwriting may be one thing, but this wasn't even the only way that Cardi was accused of.
Cardi's about the aesthetics. And she could rap a little bit. We go play her. She could rap a little bit. She adds her. She's a co-writer. She adds her parts, and she's probably not the best writer, the best musician, but y'all like her more than y'all would like seeing someone else rap her rap. So it doesn't even matter at this point. Y'all like her. Y'all want to see her. So that's what's going to happen. Y'all going to get what y'all want.
Of getting help. Remember back when she said that she signed with Atlantic because they were going to work extra hard to make her a star? Well, Hot 97's DJ Funk Flex was about to lift the lid on exactly what that meant. In a lengthy Instagram post, the radio legend unveiled his feelings on her rise to fame and said that there would be some payola involved. I think Cardi is a great entertainer and has great songs. I gave my opinion when she said she was the king of New York, and when I found out she didn't write her own songs, I met Cardi and her management and I respected his and Cardi's hustle. But let's be clear, Cardi's team and many other artists in the beginning of their careers pay DJs to play records and say that they are hot. Since I never took a penny from a rapper, I'm not scared to speak on it. I have emails I've gotten from labels over the years with names and figures.
And realistically, Funk is 100% right, bro. Stop calling yourself the king of something. No one's the king of New York. There's so many good rappers in New York. People have their favorites at this point. No one's the king of New York, bro. If anything, the Diddler was the king of New York. Because y'all all looked up to him. The Diddler.
Straight away, Cardi tried to discredit Flex's allegations. But when that didn't work, she started trying to play on...
But 50 was always around, which is crazy.
On people's sympathies. And while it may be the first time, it wouldn't be the last that Cardi would try to use her past to get a pass on present day behavior.
Today, I'm going to give the haters exactly what they want, okay? So this is gonna come out of my mouth since they want this so bad from me. Hey everybody, can y'all please stop watching my videos? Can you guys please stop talking about me? Can you guys please stop listening to...
She needs to ignore the haters, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Doing stuff like this, this is why they can make videos on you. Don't ignore it. Realistically, only pay attention to the good messages. At this point, they should be like a filter on social media at this point, because you need to ignore this shit. I know you need motivation from your fans. You want to stay connected to your fans, so the best way for you to stay connected is somewhat, read comments to get real reactions. But realistically, you ever heard of Discord? Make a Discord. Get you a mod, somebody that can control your Discord. Pay them generously. They'll make sure everything works good. And you'll have the biggest fan base in the world. Get you a Discord. She's so social media. I feel like anyone that talks on Instagram needs a Discord at this point. It's the same thing as Twitch. At this point, you need your fan base to be in your circle. And your circle needs to be controlled. So get you a Discord. Kai Mafia is so big. You know what I'm saying? And Kai don't even be in the damn Discord, but it's controlled. They're an army. They're something like they move like the motherfucking beehive. You heard. Bruh, get you a Discord. You're a new generation of rappers. Get you a Discord. You need to control your circle. You need to make sure your fans are in tune with you better than the other ones that's against you. You know what I'm saying? The people who are against you also aren't going, even if they join, they're going to be kicked out. That's the whole point of a Discord. You're in control. Get you a Discord.
I deserve to be a stripper. My mom don't deserve to live in a crib. My child don't deserve to have a good life. I don't deserve no money. I deserve to be in the Bronx in 450 Woody Crest, apartment 3, some shit I forgot. There y'all go. Yeah, I got it. I said it out my mouth. I hope this made y'all niggas that talk shit about me richer. I hope this shit y'all blow it up. I hope this make y'all happy. I'm just trying to make everybody's dreams come true, even my haters. There you go.
But sometimes this backfired on her in a major way. As soon, one of her many Instagram rants taking aim at her haters and discussing her hardships led her to make an admission that has...
No one cares about your problem. I'm telling you that right now. Stop bringing your problems to the internet. No one cares. They like the drama. They like, when you bring your problems to your internet, all they're going to do is try to bring you down. Don't do it.
Haunted her career ever since.
For instance, you getting a divorce from Offset, no one gives a fuck. Don't talk about it like that. Just say, yeah, I'm about to party. That's what they want, the drama.
Career ever since.
Hey, yo, that's crazy right there. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, yo, stitching on yourself like that is crazy right there, and that's not going to do a lot for your fan base. She's doing too much.
after she admitted that she drugged and robbed
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to her. But at the end of the day, like, you're gonna look like a clown. You don't want to look like that. You Cardi B.
unsuspecting men, a lot of people officially washed their hands of her. To them, there was a clear double standard at work, because if a man had said anything like that, they would be outcasted from the industry. But Cardi was allowed to carry on her career like—
The thing that people don't understand is it's not just her doing that. She might say it like that because she mad. She had a whole nigga that was in tune with this shit. They were doing it together. They were team. You heard me. So she wasn't just drugging and robbing niggas by herself. She had a whole team. It was her girls, probably a couple girls that she really fucked with, and her nigga. You heard. So she just taking the blame because she mad right there. She's trying to act like she too gangster. She doing too much.
Like nothing happened. Love everyone, completely forgot about this, and there's still people out there that support, listen, and stan her. You want a powerful female artist? There are many more out there to look up to that have done fantastic progress for the industry rather than someone as terrible as Cardi B. In fact, not only was her career able to carry on as normal, but she was about to become one of the biggest stars in the game, whether people supported her or not. Just a couple of years back, the concept of the girl from Love and Hip Hop's New York releasing a record would have been laughed at. But when Invasion of Privacy dropped on April 6th, 2018, it immediately debuted at the top of the charts. Before long, it set a new Apple Music record for the most streamed album by a female artist in a single week, with over 100 million streams. With singles like I Like It and Money, Cardi had a hit on her hands, and the album would stay on the Billboard charts for over 200 weeks. But even with all those accolades, no one would have imagined that a record like that would win a Grammy for Best Rap Album. But that's exactly what happened, with the project that had at least 3 writers on any given track, beating albums from people like Travis Scott and Pusha T, as well as the late Nipsey Hussle and Mac Miller. When the news was announced—
Hey yo, and y'all played the shit out of them songs, so blame yourselves.
a lot of people were heated, including Mac Miller's ex-girlfriend Ariana Grande. In a deleted tweet, she labeled the decision literal bullshit. For Cardi, this was a culmination of everything she'd worked for, but since then, it seemed like she's really taken her foot off the gas and been unable to really follow the project up ever since. Instead, most of the time you hear about her is for drama in her personal life or because of another issue with a high-profile peer. As I'm sure you know by now, Cardi and Nicki Minaj have been involved in a messy beef for years, which we've covered on this channel before. But even when all of that was going down, the Bronx MC consistently said she was all for women's empowerment in hip-hop. I really hate when people pit me against each other because it just makes me feel like I gotta move like them. Cardi said to XXL when asked about how the culture manufactures conflicts between women in the game. And I don't like moving like nobody else. Even last year, everybody was putting music out, all the females. Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, and people were saying, oh, Cardi is over, Cardi's over. Everything that I accomplished, people were trying to erase it because new females were out. But there were plenty of rap fans who felt that Cardi—
That's true. He's not lying. Hey yo, he's not lying. Stay tuned, bro. You gotta stay tapped in.
Cardi's presence
If you're not a profitable trade
game was counterproductive to women getting the respect they deserved. Because ever since she came out, Cardi has never moved past the sexualization that populates the mainstream of the culture, and on tracks like the smash single WAP with Megan Thee Stallion, she even caused major cultural debates about the potential effect on today's youth. Ultimately, a lot of this was overblown, and the lyrics were no different than what you've heard from Lil Kim or Foxy Brown in the 90s. However, what even rap fans did take issue with is that there was a little hypocrisy about it. Shortly after the massive success of WAP, Cardi was celebrating the track on IG when Culture, her firstborn daughter with Migos' Offset, walked into the room. Straight away, she scrambled to turn the track off before she could hear a word. In that moment, it looked like Cardi knew that the messages in the music were potentially damaging, and social media users were quick to call her out on the double standard. So your daughter can't listen to it, but everybody else's daughter—
Hey yo, is y'all and she mad because this one right here, she plays it with her daughter in her room. Hey yo, grown music is for grown people. When did you start become? Do you have sex and let your kids see you have sex? Grown music is for Cardi B does not make music for Sexy Red. Cardi B did not make music for kids. So does Nicki. Nicki does not make music for kids. When they make a kids song, you will see kids in the song or kids in the video. These aren't kids songs. Not music is mature. There's ratings on music that people don't even go by. No one cares. No one cares. They go by. They don't even care about the movies either. They got kids watching R-rated movies and all that. You might as well just get rid of the rating system, right? Right? No one cares about the rating systems anymore. Cardi B does not make music for kids. You cannot get mad at her for her not wanting her kid to listen to her music. That's stupid. That's so stupid. And for you to even think you should play music for your daughter, that's like that. Because you listen to it doesn't mean your kids. It's grown music. It's grown people's music. You wasn't supposed to listen to Luther Vandross as a kid, bruh. When your mama, they were playing it and you walked in and they said this is grown people business, they meant that. It's like this generation is so weird, bro. And this doesn't make sense.
Disgusting. After coming under fire for so many of her raps being sexually charged, Cardi did what she always does. Acknowledge that's where the bag is, and therefore her focus is at.
First of all, I rap about pussy because she's my best friend, you know what I'm saying? And second of all, it's because it seems like that's what people want to hear. I ain't even gonna front, because let me tell you something. When I did Be Careful, people was talking mad shit in the beginning, like, what the fuck is this? This is not what I expected. I expected this, I expected that. So it's like, if that's what people ain't trying to hear, then alright, then I'm gonna start rapping about my pussy again.
But while this was the case for a long time, Cardi is now facing...
That was a bad way to explain it. Realistically, it's grown people music. That's all she needs to say. I make grown people music. My music is not meant for 10-year-olds or anyone realistically under 16. 16 and above. That's really it. And really it's 18 and above. So I'm saying 16 because you kind of mature, you could listen. You're not doing much, you could listen. But realistically, anything other than that, you shouldn't even be able to even listen to that, bro.
Worst numbers of her entire career, as now even her fans are beginning to lose patience with her. At the moment, it's been over 6 years since Cardi B released Invasion of Privacy. From time to time, she teased a new project only for it to never materialize. All the while, the singles she's been
I want you to come to my house here.
Only for it to never materialize. All the while, the singles she's been releasing have been subject to diminishing returns, and chart positions have been in freefall since Up hit #1. Even working with Kanye West and Lil Durk couldn't get her back into the top 10 in 2022. In the meantime, Cardi has been taking on acting roles, releasing makeup lines, and even launching a non-explicit OnlyFans account, which reportedly made her over $45 million in 1 year. In other words, she's basically delivering anything other than her long-awaited music that her fans crave. And once again, she suggested that it was everyone's fault but hers.
Throughout this whole time, people was making rumors like, oh, she's having a problem with her label.
I ain't gonna lie, she making enough money that she could drop a fire album if she really wanted to. I don't know what's the hold up. I ain't gonna lie. She making enough money, she is the label. She is the label. She making way too much money. Realistically, if she really wanted to get Yachty and she need 3 rides party and she needs this, I don't know, but really, she could drop a fire ass album because she knows she ain't writing it. She really wanted to. Maybe she just trying hard to write it. I don't know, but man, who cares?
Well, her label is shelving her. Her label is tired of her. They're getting more female talent. And it's like, no, they never tired of me. Okay, that's one thing. And labels, they don't give a fuck. They want you to put music out. Like, that's what they love. They want you to put music out all the time.
For a while, she was going as long as 9 months without giving fans anything. And according to her, it's because she wouldn't release music unless she felt like it was perfect.
There's male artists that they will go 2 years without putting a fucking song out. And they don't be like, oh, you're irrelevant, it's over for you. Me, I didn't put out songs for 9 months, and it's like...
Yeah, realistically, Rihanna hasn't dropped in a long time. Yeah, I still be riding her dick.
Oh, she's irrelevant.
she's over, she's a flop. We told you that. And I'm like, yo,
And the thing is, right, Nicki is not a businesswoman like that. Nicki is a musician. Cardi is not really a musician. Cardi is a businesswoman. She likes other things. You know what I'm saying? I could see her starting like her own clothing line and really diving into it like a Kim Kardashian type shit. Like, Nicki's not really into all that. Nicki's just a musician at this point. And she has proven that over and over again.
Type of shit started to get to me, like crushing me, but it's like I'm not gonna let that shit get to me.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not really in love with.
But as the release of her September 2023 single, Bongos, showed, Cardi may have lost the ability to know what's a hit and what isn't. Her second team up with Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B.
I ain't like this one. I ain't gonna lie. This one, I ain't like this team up. This was a bad team up. It was a bad look for her. I ain't gonna lie. It was a bad look for her. Megan is really hot right now. She got a lot of haters right now, and Cardi got her own. It's too easy. It's too easy to make people to hate on you. You know what I'm saying? Even if that's your friend and shit, it's a business move at this point. And realistically, they're not friends. Who gives a fuck? They're really not friends. They don't know each other like that. They probably met at a party. Who cares? They're not friends.
Look to replicate the success of WAP, and considering
then they got fucking Kylie Jenner and this
Cardi B looked to replicate
to help boost it up. You know what I'm saying? To help boost it up after the whole Tory incident. That's a paid move. It doesn't make you look good. It doesn't make you look good.
Success of WAP, and
because everybody know happened that night. Who was in there drunk and who kicked who out. So realistically, paying her to come in this video is kind of a corny move.
Considering how worried she looked before it was released, she seemed to know it could be a make or break.
I am so nervous. I feel like I want to like throw up or something because it's like singles coming out. I feel really good. I feel really confident.
Tailgates are better with Sam.
I feel really good. I feel really confident. But like I'm just so nervous because it's like
You know that I'm always nervous. You know that I'm always nervous. I know.
For no reason.
I've seen you guys complain for months and months and months. Not gonna lie to y'all, like you guys been hurting my feelings, but I understand that you guys been frustrated with me. So I wanted to make sure that I do this right for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
As it turns out, she had plenty of grounds for concern, as fans just weren't eating it up like the way they did with WAP back in the day. The subject matter is tired. The over-sexualization is old. I listened to the song once, but I won't listen to it again. It's just more of the same with this new single. Cardi needs to expand her artistry and explore new topics if she's going to have lasting power in the industry. Rapping about sex and how good she looks every time is just not gonna cut it.
Or they want her to rap about politics.
Peaking at number 52 on the Spotify charts, fans just weren't moved by it at all, and neither were longtime Cardi supporters like Joe Budden.
Remember I said all the top artists make songs like a science project, like AI made it? That's what this sounds like. This beat is undeniable because it's already worked. This is a beat that has worked. So we're gonna put two of our biggest women rappers in the world on it, talking their normal shit. But I don't think this song is gonna work at all. I hate this song. I don't think this song's gonna work.
In recent months,
Joe Budden I don't always agree with Joe Budden, but he's right about this one. I don't like that song, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And a vocal critic of Cardi, arguing that the real problem is that she just doesn't want to release an album.
Cardi B is afraid, and I'm tired of just nobody saying. Cardi B is scared to come out. It don't take this long to come out. They recently just found every year where she plugged that she was coming, dating back to 2019. It's like 6 different slides in different years of you saying, hey, I have something coming. Even this freestyle was previewed a year ago.
But as people like Joe have been giving their viewpoints on where she's at career-wise, Cardi, maybe sensing that her lucrative career might be in danger, just keeps lashing out with rants like this one she delivered after the release of her song Enough.
So I'm always working and I'm hungry. I'm working like it's not even 2017. Fuck 2017. I'm working like I'm in 2016 and I have
something to prove. Y'all niggas is mad at that. This shit ain't luck, nigga. This is work, nigga. I don't got a patience to be on nothing. I'd rather chart low just so I can know what my fans like or not, what they're gonna react or not. But fortunately, I charted high, cause this is what motherfuckers wanna hear. Bitches be talking, mouth be bigger than they pockets. I'm pretty, I'm litty, I'm running this city, I'm shitting on bitches in every department. There's niggas that haven't even been liking my record for a whole year. Even Joe Budden don't even, that nigga hates me. Even him said that this song was fire. Even him, why would he lie to me? Why would Joe Budden lie to me? He don't even fucking like me. He didn't like my last record. How people that don't even fucking like me saying that this record is fire?
As she's gotten increasingly unsure of herself, Cardi has continued to taint hip-hop's opinion of her by lashing out at the female rappers she once claimed she wanted to empower. During her ongoing feud with Bia, she even claimed that she would sue her over a diss track over claims that she had cheated on Offset, which was maybe the least hip-hop thing you could possibly do.
Very nasty. It started very nasty, very aggressive. I was coming
Bia fucking with Offset? What's going on here?
at her and she was coming at me. And then I called her back because I'm so appalled at the fact that she thinks that I'm copying her or that I'm stealing from her. Because there's nothing that she do that I like. I don't like her music. I don't like her style. I don't like how she look. I don't like nothing about her. I don't even see the bitch.
Intent on talking like she's the queen of rap is at the point where fans have really had enough. Because while she may be a household name, she's ultimately not contributed enough to the music world to be held in any high esteem. I know one album in 6 years ain't talking. Now she's moved on to Ice Spice after several subs apparently surfaced on her album Y2K. Once again, she started talking like Nicki once did when Cardi was on the come up. These bitches have absolutely lost their mind. Cardi was on the come up. These bitches have absolutely lost their mind. I'm getting all my lickbacks on my album though, on each one of you bitches. These bitches can't see me in numbers or status, Cardi continued. Y'all had way too much time to catch up. Can't see me in money, can't see me in real estate, fashion, and can't see me in person either. I'm not in a rat race with none of you bitches, and I'ma show y'all. By now, her fans and critics have heard it all before in terms of promises of new music. Instead, Cardi keeps focusing on old glories, and as a result, each rant like this is met with absolutely savage responses. Your album that's never coming out, you can't even get your man back. At this point, it pretty much seems like Cardi is backed into a corner. The audience wants an album, but when she does release a track, it's not met with the same response because she's refused to evolve. And when she does go back to the hypersexual angle,
Bungles was a fail. Enough was a lot better. Enough came out after, I'm pretty sure, right?
As she did with her new feature for Rob 49 with On That Money, it just seems like a rehash of the past. Zero talent, just nudity and gibberish. But instead of acknowledging that it's up for her to make a change, she's routinely aimed at her own supporters, labeling them as pussies and even fat shaming them. Hollering cause you feel hit? No, it's just annoying. This means a lot to me and it's always a complaint and crying with this pussy ass fan base. See, the problem is that you want to create a cult and I'm just too real for that. No, the problem is that you was even complaining when I was dropping music as well. Always got some shit to say with your 3 neck rolls. All in all, it seems like Cardi is in a spiral that she just can't get out of. And rather than focus on her blessings, it's gotten to the point that she can't even accept an award which crowned her as an inspiration without going off on everyone.
I'm really my biggest critic, and I always say this: nobody have it harder in the industry and in every genre harder than a female rapper. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you gotta have the best verses, and not only that, you gotta kill the charts. And then on top of that, your personal life gotta be perfect.
That's
then
true.
the hot bitches is gonna use that against you.
That's true.
Oh, your husband, shut up.
That's true.
I make more money than all the niggas you fucking.
Hey, that's the thing though. It's the same thing with niggas, bro. Same thing. No different.
So you know, sometimes it's hard to be yourself.
The rat race.
It's hard to want to impress yourself in the music because sometimes I don't like showing weakness in my music because it's like, you can't see the pussy in me, bitch.
Now, she's giving reasons for even those who did respect her and her contributions to hip-hop to start to distance themselves from her. Facing sky-high expectations for her next album and no accountability for the many ways in which she soured hip-hop's audience's opinion of her, Cardi has a real uphill battle if she ever wants to reclaim a career that a lot of people already think has lasted way longer than it should have. The question is whether she even wants it badly enough, or if she's ever made the money she's craved and
Thing is, right,
rekindle the passion.
Cardi too gangster, and her fan base ain't gangster enough, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Her fan base ain't gangster enough. Cardi is way too gangster for her fan base. And so is Nicki, for real. Nicki's way too gangster for her fan base. I think she's like been suing her fan base, or they're suing her. Her literal fan base are suing her. I think I did a video on that, I'm pretty sure. But it's crazy how the fan base turned on the artist. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.